Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, and in this video I'm taking a look at Nest Learning Thermostat. There is 13,423 customer reviews. We are going to go ahead and take a little look at some of those reviews today. So this Nest Learning Thermostat has a 4.3 out of 5 star. I'm going to go ahead and look at the top review. So I live in the southeast where the summers are brutal and the winters are colder than you think. We get wild temperature swings, which keeps energy usage quite high during peak months of the summer and winter seasons. Thinking this could help save some costs, I decided to try it. While others have explained a lot about what this system does, let me tell you what it does not do. I was under the impression it would learn my schedule and basically figure out that during the week I will work regular hours, as does my spouse. We leave the house within 15 minutes of each other and arrive home pretty close to each other soon. So if I leave at 7 a.m. and come home at 5 p.m., I want the temperature a comfy 75-76 degrees in my home. The in-term don't care, which is what I hope the Nest would work on for me. Ideally, when I leave at 7 or so, it would start to dial back the AC heat to a decent level, let's say the low 80s, so I could save money. Then when it knows I'll be home around 5, it aims for heating, cooling the house back down to an acceptable level for me for when I walk in the door. This thing should be working at my house when I'm away to save me money, but not heating or cooling an empty house for a few hours while I'm away, then kicking back on 30 to 60 minutes or so before I arrive, so I walk in to a comfy home. However, it doesn't quite do that. You see, I have to do all the heavy lifting as far as keeping it saving me money through the app while I'm away. It has a motion sensor and a phone proximity sensor and uses those two things to determine if you're home or not. If your phone leaves a mile radius or you don't pass by the motion sensor for a period of time, it starts an invisible countdown anywhere from 15 minutes to 2 hours, though it doesn't tell you how much time and it's not programmable. After that time, it will start to let the AC heat slide in the house to a temperature threshold you set to save energy. Then it waits until it senses motion or sees your phone again to fire back up. This is a significant issue if you've been away for an extended period, as your house might actually be quite warm-cold when you arrive, but the Nest won't fire up until it sees you, meaning you don't walk into a comfy house. You walk into a threshold temperature and have to wait for the Nest to catch up. The motion sensor is also a big issue if you don't have an older home like mine and the thermostat is tucked away at the end of a hall instead of by the front door. Might be a non-issue for some, but be warned if your thermostat is in an out of the way location. So these got more. It's got quite a bit here. And that was just the top review. I'm going to go now and look at the most recent reviews. Okay, works great. Easy installation. Rebate from utility company. Awesome. A Google technician installed our Nest thermostat. When he installed fiber, I asked if there was anything I needed to do. He said it is a smart thermostat. You just set the temperature and it will learn the correct temperature settings. When we went out of town, I set the Nest to 60 when we left. The smart thermostat turned off the next 2 days, dropping to under 40 degrees, causing 3 pipes to freeze, resulting in over $3,000 worth of damages. I opened a support ticket with Nest in January 2018. The ticket was passed around to multiple reps for the next 5 months until we heard a response back that it was not Nest's fault. It was a Google Fiber's technician's fault for not setting the safety default above 40 degrees. I then opened a customer support ticket with Google Fiber. They blamed the malfunction on the Nest thermostat. Note that both companies are owned by Google, but neither will take responsibility for the $3,000 in damages. Great way to save money. So far we love it. Wiring was simple, very glad for the compatible checker, no problems installing myself, very easy to set up, loving the monthly reports. Our Nest has been functioning properly for about 2 years, then decided to turn on our AC and heat at the same time. Since the AC kept up, we didn't notice till after about 30 plus days when the coils in the heater literally burned up, which destroyed the heat element. Oh, and racked up an $1,800 power bill. We had to replace the heater element. Luckily, we were able to find one. We almost had to replace the air handler. So about $2,300 later, the Nest is in the trash. My brother is a 25 plus year AC guy and verified everything was installed correctly, and the best was constantly sending out the signal to turn on heat. The Nest is the best thermostat out there, but it is expensive. I found it on Amazon for less than other prices, $215, and our older thermostat had died, so I ordered it. It was easy to set up. If you're wondering whether your HVAC will work with it, there is a place on Nest.com to determine that. There is also a chat to which I uploaded a photo of the old thermostat wiring. Happily on the Nest website, I also found that SoCal Edison and SoCal Gas both give rebates. And since the rebates total $225, we are net $10 ahead. Easy install, works as it should, and I can change settings on my phone. Now, as you guys can see, there is 13,423 reviews that you can see by just clicking right here. But those are just a few of the reviews for the Nest Learning Thermostat. Now, if you guys are interested, would like more information, would like to check it out yourself, just check below in the description box for the link. Thanks for watching, everyone, and I hope to see you guys all next time. Till then, everyone.